Hello, everybody. Dave Neal here, stand-up comedian and host of Bachelorette Recap, a guy's review. Michelle Young season is starting in just about a month. Can you believe how quickly the year is going by? Before you know it, it'll be 2022 and we'll be on to Bachelorette. In the meantime, we have the official cast of Michelle's season introduced by Bachelor producers. So we're going to get to the official cast, play a quick video of them introducing themselves. We'll read some fun facts about them, and we'll go to the fan favorites as they're making their way. Now, do me a favor, follow me on Instagram at DNeals, and like this video and hit subscribe if you haven't already. Really helps out the channel if you could just hit subscribe and like every video you see. And if you like this content, go to patreon.com/Dave Neal. You can check out my stand-up comedy videos and other private podcast episodes. Now, I'm going to be filming later today in Hollywood an actual comedy, a project. So if you want to see some behind the scenes of that, I'll be posting on my Instagram story. So no live streams later today, as I will be out and about making some other content you'll get to see at a later date and time. All right, let's get right into it. Here's Michelle. We're finally getting to see some video footage of her season. Let's go ahead and play this first clip.
Did someone named Michelle order a double scoop of love?
I sure did.
Let's do it.
Hey, Bachelor Nation. Let's go!
Step aside, cause I'm an ace. I play the window and see your poker face.
As soon as you see her in person and she's right in front of you, everything changes.
Michelle!
She's absolutely flawless. That smile is to die for. She's sweet.
She's got the whole package.
I cannot stop kissing Michelle.
I'm in it 20. I'm there to the end.
Qualities that are most important to me in a life partner are
Somebody with a big heart, honesty and communication,
adventurous,
Be
bringing
careful
humor
who
to
you
everything.
say.
I think there's a lot of guys in here that are not here for the right reasons.
He is a wolf in sheep's clothing.
I am looking for someone to take my breath away. Bring on the night.
Tuesday, October 19th. That's right, folks. This is going to be fun. Now, these guys are getting roasted. I'll read some of the comments. We'll go through the Bachelorette Instagram, and I'll read some comments there right after I show this, because, yeah, they're getting roasted. Really funny what some of the people are saying about them. But, you know, these photo shoots never go well. You know what I mean? It's never, like, the best photos. It's like they're day one. They're nervous. It's awkward. It's like, what's a fun fact? You know, I would be horrible on this. I wouldn't be good. Anyway, so here's some music in the background as we read off the contestants. I mean, it feels like yesterday we got the hopefuls. I was in Belize. Belizean bad boy Dave Neal. Remember that? I was in Belize. And we had the hopefuls. Not all of them made to the cut, but here are the men that we're actually going to get to meet on this season of Bachelorette. That Michelle may or may not be engaged to one of them. And one of them may be the next Bachelor. If you know, you know. They're here. Get to know the men on Michelle Young's season of The Bachelorette. Let's go in 5, 6, 7, 8. Alec, engineer, 29, from North Charleston, South Carolina, loves to read GQ magazines, not a fan of bowling dates, favorite breakfast food is cottage cheese. He looks like his favorite breakfast would be cottage cheese. Not exactly spicing things up there. Alec with a C. Brandon J., traveling nurse recruiter, 26, from Portland, Oregon. Once hopped on stage at a Lil Wayne and Drake concert. Loves Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Bungee jumping is not on his bucket list. Brandon J. Brandon K., second Brandon of the day. Brand manager, 29, Austin, Texas. Big fan of the cha-cha slide. 2 hops this time. Everybody hit the like. ... Wants to find someone who will make the world a better place with him. Always buys travel insurance. Never buy the travel insurance. You never buy. Do you guys buy the travel? Whenever you buy a flight, you don't buy the insurance, right? They're scamming you, especially with rental cars. Never get their insurance. Ryan, thick boy, represent NFL player, 31, from Chicago, Illinois, has been to every continent except Antarctica, loves philosophy, and would like to ask Socrates some questions. Thinks orchids are majestic. All right, Ryan's automatically my favorite. Casey, advertising creative director, 36, Miami Beach, Florida. Secretly a hippie, likes camping unless he has to sleep in a tent, takes his eggs scrambled with salsa. I like scrambled eggs and salsa. Camping, you have to sleep in a tent, so he's really more of a glamper, if you ask me. I was gonna say he looked old, but he's my age. I'm like, I don't need the judgment. Chris G, motivational speaker, hopefully not as good as Carl. 28, from Halifax, Nova Scotia. or as Katie Thurston says, Nova Scotia. Loves escape rooms, enjoys performing spoken word poetry, has 2 cats, one named Cat and one named Small Cat. Love it already. Cat and Small Cat. Chris S., second Chris of the day. Commodities broker, 28, WeHo, California. Commodities broker means he's going to be trouble. Let me tell you that. Gives a mean blue steel face, loves to travel, don't serve him burnt pizza. Let me tell you something. There is no pizza all turned down. 7-Eleven or the nicest pizza out there. I'm eating it. Clayton, medical sales rep, 28 from Columbia, Missouri. Had a mohawk in college. His rapping alter ego is named Clay Dough. Would love to own multiple gyms. It looks like he does curls at multiple gyms every day. He looks ripped. I feel like he could just like nail, he's got hammer arms. All right, here we go. Daniel, firefighter 26 from Austin, Texas, really wants to know if aliens exist. A Connect 4 champ, loves Christmas music. Listen, we don't do Christmas music. I mean, my fiance does it starting November 1st, but that's on her. She needs therapy just for that. I'm more of a December 1st kind of guy. Let me know what you guys think, Christmas music. Edward, wellness coach, 27, LA. Dreams of visiting Disney World one day. A dream bigger than that, man. Live in LA, you can drive 30 minutes to Disneyland. Enjoys listening to John Mayer music, especially on road trips. Excited by a good obstacle course. Garrett, tech CEO, 33, Salt Lake City, Utah. Never met a Garrett we liked. Let's see if you can change the old Garrett stigma. A proud self-proclaimed plant daddy. Had a bowl cut growing up, loves pickles. I had a bowl cut growing up too, Garrett. No big deal. Told the ladies it was infinity bangs. They loved it after that. You know what I mean? Right across. All right. Jack. Welcome, Jack. Former Army officer, 30, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Afraid of dancing. Will throw up at the sight of an onion. Loves to play kickball. All right. Jamie, biotech CEO, 32, Santiago, California. Travel to Ecuador just to try their chocolate. Has never watched an episode of reality TV. His favorite game is chess. Well, lucky for you, this is the chess of the heart. That's what Bachelor is. Let's see if you're a rook or a queen. All right. Speaking of queens, Joe, real estate developer, 28, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Scared of spiders, wants to travel to the Galapagos Islands one day, and loves snacks. Joe's a contender, Minnesota. Joe Mari, personal trainer, 26, Fresno, California. Eats an entire watermelon every morning. That, I call BS on that. That's ridiculous if that's true. His puppy, Buddy, is the light of his life. Would love to be a tour guide in Antarctica. Well, you could take the other guy there who's never visited. All right. Leroy, biomedical PhD student, 27 from Dallas, Texas. Loves go-karting, a big fan of breakfast in bed, does not like to gamble. You don't like to gamble, but you're a PhD student. I feel like that's a gamble in and of itself. $200,000 in student loan debt, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, let's barrel through this. LT, yoga guru. Namaste away from the 38, Bellevue, Washington. Loves his 2 pet Savannah cats. Lives for a good spin class. Has 1 tattoo. His grandfather's initials over his heart. LT. Martin, personal trainer, 29 from Miami, Florida. Oh, that's problematic hair. You frost your hair, you're going to be a problem on the show. Can do a backflip, would love to get lost in a foreign country. Cooks the basics very well. I feel like you say you'd love to get lost in a foreign country when you have a warrant out for your arrest. I'd like to just dabble in the Galapagos Islands and not tell anybody about it, with a, assumed identity. Malik, academic administrator, 36, Santiago, California. Does not like frogs. A lot of people that don't like frogs. Has his motorcycles license, and his favorite author is Nicholas Sparks. If you're a bird, I'm a bird. Let's move on. Nate, sales exec, threw in an extra Y in that name. 27, a lot of Texans in the house. Dreams of visiting the Taj Mahal. Can't dance to save his life. Likes edible arrangements. I like arrangements of edibles. That's Olu, IT analyst, 27 from Newark, New Jersey. Enjoys the theater. His favorite flower is a cherry blossom. Hates tofu. Let's see if he can... I can't say what I was going to say about cherries. All right, moving along. Pardeep, neuroscientist, 30 from Brooklyn, New York. Forget about it. You can find him sleeping in on Saturdays. Loves New Year's because he loves new beginnings. Doesn't enjoy sitting on park benches. Not in Brooklyn, at least. Why is it sticky? The park bench is always sticky. Welcome, Peter, pizzapreneur, 26, Port St. Joe, Florida. Loves deep house music. Not a fan of libraries. Calls himself a vino head. Yeah, that face looks like it's never been in a library. It's all right. You'll be okay. Google it. PJ, firefighter, 30, Houston, Texas. Loves to pass time by working on a Rubik's Cube. Does not enjoy the opera. Wants to visit Brazil and attend Carnival. Rubik's Cube, very strong, good way to work out your finger strength. All right, Rubik's Cube. What can you do? Moving along, Rick, medical sales rep, 32, LA, California. Loves his dog, Nana. The movie Hitch taught him everything he needs to know about life. Not a fan of double dates. Well, how do you like group dates? Rodney, sales rep, 29, Rancho Cucamonga, California. Is afraid of possums. Everyone should be afraid of a possum. Possums look like, they're just the devil's in their mouth. So many teeth. Terrified of being catfished. Very into intermittent fasting, but only on weekdays. I hope you don't mind fasting when it comes to seeing your girlfriend when you're sharing her with 30 other men. Romeo, mathematician, 32, New York City, New York. Very interested in clean technology. Wants to go to Burning Man one day. Studied Japanese for 3 years in college. All right, Romeo. Let's see if you can find your Juliet. Ryan, environmental consultant, 30, San Jose, California. Obsessed with ice cream trucks. Loves spreadsheets. Enthusiastic about cuddling. Well, let's see if you can balance your budget. I don't know. I'm running out of time here. These are horrible. Spencer, financial crimes analyst, 25. You got me talking. Cleveland, Ohio. You can find him spending time in the hot tub. Doesn't like movies that require all of his attention. Loves snowball fights. All right. Will, academic interventionalist, 28, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Hates getting money as a gift. Is a Leo and is very into horoscopes. Wants to climb Mount Everest one day. That's it, folks. Those are the men. Now, we've got over here contestant Brian from Michelle's upcoming season is my type. Yay for more representation of average-sized people. Now, they call him an average-sized people because he's got a little bit of a thick body to him, which, is very average-sized. But when we find out he's actually a former professional offensive lineman, we realize there's nothing average about his size at all. So let's sort here by best, and you'll see that some people are saying his stats. I mean, he's a big guy, so we'll see if she likes a big, sort of bear style. He's a 6'7" ex-lineman, not really average. I know what they meant, as far as proportions go. He's a big guy. Clay Arbor and Colton were NFL players, but they fit the stereotypical Adonis mold. Yeah, this is more and also Jason was a former NFL football player for the Tampa Bay Bucks, I believe, also alma mater of my University of Rhode Island Rams, but he also slimmed down 100 pounds since playing. I think they were professional football players, but not sure whether they are actually in the NFL. I don't know much about football. Clay was legit, played 9 years, and actually had playing time in real games. This guy looks like he actually played. I mean, he's 31 and he's still a big boy. He's originally from small town in Wisconsin, across the border from St. Paul, very close to where Michelle is from. Played college for South Dakota State, was on practice squads for a few years, but played for Kansas City for a few years. Currently on Atlanta's practice squad. All right, so he's actually still an NFL player. So he's 6'7". So all they keep on saying he's 6'7". What else do we have here? Looks like that's all we know about him. We'll have to get some more information on him. But he's a thick boy. This guy is not your average size. This guy's 6 foot. Put it this way, he's 3 inches taller than Matt James and probably weighs an extra 150 pounds. Offensive linemen are gigantic, man. I mean, look at his arm. How do your fingers even hold you up when you're in a 3-point stance? Who knows, folks? All right, let me know what you think of Michelle's men. I know it's a hard task to go through these names, but we got to get ready for the next season. Listen. Bachelor in Paradise, couple episodes left. We take 1 week off, and then we dive into Michelle's season. Before you know it, we're opening Christmas presents. Happy New Year's. Next thing you know, season 2022 of The Bachelor. And the clock keeps ticking, as is life. Bachelor Nation, like days of our lives, moves on every day. Is that a saying? I don't really know. All right, folks, more content to come. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment below and follow me on Instagram @DNeals. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Bye now.